fill in the names. That'll make it even more official. You think of everything, don't you? And the names are Mr. and Mrs. Victor Laszlo.
But for nothing, Richard.
Because you're getting on that plane.
I don't understand. What about you?
I'm staying here with him. We'll try and get safely away.
No, Richard, no. What's happened to you last night?
Last night we said a great many things. You said I was to do the thinking for both of us. Well, I've done a lot of it since then. It all adds up to one thing. You're getting on that plane with Victor where you belong.
Richard, no.
Now, you've got to listen to me. You have any idea what you got to look forward to if you stay here? 9 chances out of 10, we both wind up in a concentration camp. Isn't that true, Louis?
I'm afraid Major Strasser would insist.
You're saying this only to make me go.
I'm saying it because it's true. Inside us, we both know you belong with Victor. Hard as work, the thing that keeps him going. If that plane leaves the ground and you're not with him, you'll regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon, for the rest of your life.
What about us?
We'll always have past. We didn't have. We lost it until you came to Casablanca. We got it back last night.
I said I would never leave you.
And you never will. I've got a job to do, too. Where I'm going, you can't follow. What I've got to do, you can't be any part of. Ilse, I'm not going to be noble. It doesn't take much to see that the problems of the 3 little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. Someday you'll understand that. Now. Here's looking at you, kid.
How does he do that? I mean, what's the secret? Is it the movies? That's the secret? I know. Maybe if I had more aspirin pills, then I'd feel better. That's 2, 4, 6 aspirin. What am I doing? I'm turning into an aspirin junk. Next thing you know, I'll be boiling the cotton on top of the bottle to get the extra. What's the matter? I never should have signed those papers. Let her take me to court. 2 years of marriage just down the drain like that. You know, I couldn't believe it when she told me 2 weeks ago. She wasn't like a wife. She was like a stranger. Like a total stranger.
I don't want any out. You can have it all. I just want out.
Can we discuss
We've
this?
discussed it 50 times. It's no use.
Why?
I don't know. I can't stand the marriage. I don't find you fun until you suffocate me. I have no rapport with you. And I don't dig you physically. That's it. Don't take it so personal.
I won't take it personal. I'll just kill myself, that's all. And if only I knew where my damn analyst was vacationing. You know, where do they go every summer? They leave the city, and every August, New York is just filled with people that are crazy till Labor Day. So what? What if I reach him? Well, just tell me the same damn thing. It's a sexual problem. Isn't that silly? How can it be a sexual problem? We weren't even having relations. Well, once in a while. But she used to watch television during it. And would change the channel with a remote control switch. What's the matter with me? Why can't I relax? Well, what's the secret?
There's no secret, kid. Games are simple. I never met one who couldn't handle a slap in the mouth or a slug from a 45.
Oh no, I can never hit Nancy. It's not that type of relationship.
Relationship? Where'd you learn that word? From one of those Park Avenue pitch drinkers?
I'm not like it in the Casablanca. Or you left Ingrid Bergman? Weren't you crushed?
Nothing a little bourbon and soda couldn't fix.
I can't drink. My body doesn't tolerate alcohol.
Take my advice and forget all this fancy relationship stuff. The world's full of dames. All you gotta do is whistle.
Yeah. You know, he's right. You give him an inch, they step all over you. Why can't I develop that attitude? Nothing a little bourbon and soda could heal. I have a symbol of burnout and often get tattooed. On the other hand, you know, why should a divorce bother me so? I mean, what the hell? Maybe I'm better off without her. You know, why not? I'm young, I'm healthy, I got a good job. This could be the opportunity to step out a little. You know, she can swing, so can I. I'll get broads when you like you wouldn't believe. Turn this place into a nightclub with swingers and the freaks, the nymphomaniacs, sales girls from paraphernalia. You know, if she didn't want me, I'm not going to force myself on her. I just couldn't believe the thing she said the day before she left.
I want a new life. I want to go discothequing and skiing into the beach. I want to drive through Europe on a motorcycle. All we ever do is see movies.
I write for a film magazine. They sent me. But besides, I happen to like movies.
You like watching movies because you're one of life's great watchers. I'm not like that. I'm a doer. I want to participate. I want to laugh. We never laugh together.
How can you even say that? I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm constantly laughing. I giggle, I chuckle, I guffaw occasionally. Besides, why didn't any of this come up when we were dating?
Things were different. You were more aggressive.
Well, everyone is during courtship. It's only natural to try to impress the other person. You can't give that level of charm. Well, I have a heart attack.
Goodbye, Alan. My lawyer will call your lawyer.
I don't have a lawyer. How do we call my doctor? She thinks she's some hot stuff. You know, she's no swinger. She's a product of City College cafeteria. Next thing you know, she'll be smoking pot. I smoked pot once. Had a bad reaction. Tried to pull my pants up over my head. It's because I'm guilty. I'm always guilty over everything. She leaves me and I'm worried how she'll make out. There's Dick and Linda. Thank God for Dick. My best friend. But I mustn't use him as a crutch. I'll use him as a crutch.
Alan, are you all right?
You poor thing.
Why did you call us as soon as she left?
I didn't want to bother you.
Not bother us, for God's sakes, what are friends for?
Did she give you a reason for wanting a divorce?
She wants to laugh. She doesn't laugh enough. Insufficient laughter? Is that the grounds for a divorce? And skiing. She wants to go skiing. She wants to ski down the mountain laughing like an idiot.
Let me just call my office and tell them we're at it. I rushed out of my meeting as soon as you called. They must have thought I was crazy.
Have you heard from her?
Oh, I heard from the firm of Sheldon Wise. They had me sign some papers and Nancy went to Mexico. You know, it's funny. Went to Mexico on her honeymoon. Spent the whole 2 weeks in bed. I had dysentery.
Hello, George. Did they agree to the terms? Oh, hell, if we blow it, we blow it.
Don't you cook anything but TV dinners?
Who cooks them? I stop them frozen.
Let me tell you where you can reach me. I'll be at Gramercy 7-9205 for a while. Then I'll be at Murrayville 5-4774 for about 15 minutes. Then I'll be at Templeton 8-558 for about a little. And then I'll be at Lehigh. That's 5-8343. Right, George?
There's a total booth on the corner. You want me to run down and get the number? You'll be passing it.
I'm sorry, Alan.
She wants to be a swinger. All of a sudden, married life is no good.
Don't get all worked up.
I gave her a home with affection and security. This was a little girl I found waiting tables at the Hip Bagel. I used to come in every night and overtip her. $1.50 on a 35-cent check.
Nancy was impulsive. No one knew that about her.
She didn't like it. We talked about it for months. I just couldn't believe she'd finally go through with it. I'm such a naive jerk. I'm lying in bed next to her, and she's looking up lawyers on the yellow pages.
It's good you found out now. You're young. You can make new lives.
Young? I'm 29. The height of my sexual potency was 10 years ago.
Look at the bright side. You're free. You'll go out. You'll meet exciting new girls. You'll flirt. There'll be parties. You'll have affairs with married women. Sexual relations with girls of every creed, color, and race.
Ah, you get tired of that. But besides, those kind of things never happen to me. I managed to fool one girl into loving me, and now she's gone.
Do you see how he downgrades himself? Don't you think there are plenty of women in this world who find him attractive?
Yeah, of course.
The world is full of eligible women out there.
Not like Nancy. She was a sweet thing. I used to lie in bed at night and watch her sleep. Then she'd wake up and scream.
If you really loved her, I feel like crying.
Why do you feel like crying? A man makes an investment and it doesn't pay off.
Do you have any aspirin? I'm getting a little headache.
He's having a breakdown and you're getting sick?
Don't get upset.
I'm not getting upset. I just had a rough day at work.
You want aspirin?
No.
I eat all the aspirin. What about Darvon?
Oh, that's okay. My analyst suggested Darvon when I had migraines.
I used to get migraines. Then my analyst cured me. Now I get tremendous cold sores.
I stuck you big, ugly ones from tension.
You know, I don't really think analysis can help me much. I may need a lobotomy.
With mine on vacation, I feel paralyzed.
The two of you should get married and move to a hospital.
You want a fresco with your Darvon?
Unless you have apple juice.
Apple juice and Darvon are fantastic together.
Have you ever had Librium and tomato juice?
No, I haven't personally, but another neurotic tells me they're unbelievable.
Can I get a coke with that in it?
He's suffering from this though. It's kind of sweet in a way. Would you suffer for me like that?
Sure. Sure I do. But I wouldn't go crazy. The two of you are the same. You get emotionally enwrapped in a web, of course.
Never should have married Nancy.
Never mentioned anything. Thought they were doing okay.
Because you're always so busy all the time. You don't see what's going on around you. Don't you think it's a little odd that he was married and he still couldn't get a date to New Year's Eve?
Why are you getting so overwrought?
These things upset me. I'm experiencing a wave of insecurity.
You're experiencing a wave of insecurity. May I tell you about my day today? I bought 100 acres of land in Florida today, and it turns out that 98 of those acres have quicksand. My syndicate wants to build a golf course. Now what? The only thing we can do is build a 3-hole golf course with the world's largest sand trap. Why did this have to happen to me on the verge of a million things?
You're always on the verge of your
I can't help it, that's what I do. I play the market, I keep on my toes, and I make brilliant deals like this quicksand thing.
Dick, you're doing brilliantly. You're only 29 years old and you've already filed for bankruptcy. Twice.
Come on, Ollie, don't get upset. Could I be any more crazy about you? Jesus, I tell him to take it easy. If I was in his shoes, I'd go nuts. Now come on, we gotta get him over this.
If only I knew a good girl for him.
You know models. There must be someone from the agency.
Not that many single ones.
What about Harold?
Engaged.
And Doreen?
She's living with a priest.
What about Sarita, the one from John's party?
For Alan? My God, she'd eat him alive. There'd be nothing left but his glasses. This is gonna be a little bit of a problem.
You know, I'm glad you two came over. I'm feeling a little bit better.
Listen, Alan. Linda and I are going to go out for dinner tonight. We'll invite some nice girl and the 4 of us will go out together.
Oh no, I don't think so.
Come on, you've got to get out of the house.
I haven't looked at another girl in 2 years. I'm out of practice. When I was in practice, I was out of practice.
Come on, Alan. You invested your emotions in a losing stock. It was wiped out, dropped off the board. What do? You reinvest. Maybe in a little more stable stock, something with long-term growth possibilities.
What are you going to fix me up with? Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner, and Smith?
Alan, shape up.
Pretty good. It'd be damn good to do anything for my morale at all.
Who could we get for him?
Anyone have anybody in mind?
We have several people in mind.
Well, what kind do you like?
He likes neurotics.
I like blondes. Little blondes with long hair, short skirts, big chests, boots, bright, witty, and perceptive.
Don't set yourself ridiculous standards.
She must be beautiful, with long hair and a big chest.
And a good behind. And then you really sink my teeth into.
He was always very fussy.
That's right. Look at the result.
That's right. You never went out.
Sally Keller is blonde and has a good sized chest.
Well, what's good size?
I don't know, like here.
She's not the brightest girl in the world.
What does she do?
She dances in a cage in a discotheque.
Forget it.
Come on, you might even be able to get her to bed the first night.
Into bed? With my luck, I wouldn't be able to get her into a chair.
The girls who look the way you want them to don't exactly have the greatest minds.
You know, I don't know why we're making such a fuss over a little dinner companionship.
I don't even want that. Still too attached to Nancy.
Alan, forget Nancy. She's gone.
That's true. She wanted to be free to swing.
Honey, think of someone.
You can just picture what she's been up to.
Oh, Jeffrey, take me in your arms, hold me. To think we two can meet a town called Juarez, be divorcing 7 and getting rid of what's his name. It's such a pleasure.
She's dating a Nazi.
What about Sharon?
What about Sharon?
I like the name.
Sharon Lake, she works for Jack Elder's photographer. She's an assistant.
She's very bright and cute.
Okay, let's go.
Call her.
Perfect.
Well, what are you gonna tell her?
I'm gonna ask if she's free for dinner.
Maybe you better not tell anything about the divorce. Maybe you better tell her my wife's dead.
Leave it to us.
Sharon Lake, Linda Christie.
I don't want to hear this. Mom, 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 mom,
Listen, do you remember I wanted to know if you might join us?
mom, 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 mom,
You don't know what
an attractive, a widow, a widower. My wife died in a mine explosion.
It's a lot of fun. I think you'll like it.
You know, I don't know if we should go through with this. I don't want this aggravation.
Great. Okay, we'll pick you up around 8 o'clock. A simple dress. Sure, flats are okay.
Oh, letterwork heels. Well, what am I, Toulouse Lautrec?
Okay, we'll pick you up. Bye. You're all set.
You know, I have very mixed feelings about this. What if I have this chick in bed and then Nancy comes in?
Let's not go too much
She doesn't know you. How did she say anything about you?
You know, you never said I was a widower.
I got you the date. You can tell her the part about your wife's death.
We'll pick up Sharon because she lives 2 blocks from us. Then the 3 of us will pick you up. See you around 10 after 8. I can't stay out late though. I have a business meeting in the morning.
If you need anything, if the dishes pile up, if you need a bed made.
Hello, this is Mr. Christo. I'm no longer at the Gramercy address and heading due north to the Murray Hill number. Right.
Let's get the tavern on the green. It's a perfect night to dine in Central Park.
Wonderful. It's so romantic there.
Besides, I think it's going to rain. You'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll be fine. I'll shower and douse my body in canoe. You know, I'm actually kind of looking forward to this now. I'm excited.
Goodbye.
I'm better. I am scared. Can't get my damn hair to stay down. And this hot weather is just murder on it. I mean, I'm not a bad-looking guy. You know, chin a little weak. What the hell? Shouldn't be disappointed. What does she expect, Brock Hudson? I'm a normal, decent-looking guy. Okay, maybe slightly below normal. I hate to be on a blind date when a girl first lays eyes on me. You know, What if she looks at me and laughs or screams? Will you relax? When has a girl ever reacted by laughing or screaming? Once. That little co-ed from Brooklyn College came to the door, saw me, and just passed out. Then again, she was a little weak from dieting. What the hell? Bogart was short. Didn't bother anybody.
Starting off on the wrong foot.
Negative inning.
Sure, kid. You like to get the best of you before the game even starts. What's that stuff you're putting on your face?
Canoe, it's an aftershave lotion.
And the other stuff?
Menon spray deodorant, Lavoris, and Johnson & Johnson baby powder.
For Christ's sake, you're gonna smell like a French cat house.
I need them.
Why? Are you ashamed to sweat?
I want to make an impression.
You know, kid, somewhere in life you got turned around. It's her job to smell nice for you. And whatever you do, don't tell her you don't drink. She'll think you're a Boy Scout. And don't be nervous. The only bad break you can get is if she turns out to be a virgin or a cop.
With my luck, she'll turn out to be both. And you know, he's right. A lot of girls get turned on by a masculine, earthy quality. Shouldn't have put on so much binocular under my arms. I want to create a good subliminal impression without being too pushy. Hey, I better memorize some photography terms. If she's a photographer's assistant. Not only is there a great qualitative difference between my Nikon and my other cameras, says ace photographer Greg Barnett, but my Nikon is built sturdy enough to withstand the throwing around I give it when the outdoor shootings get rough. I'm gonna charm this girl. You know, wouldn't it be great if Sharon and I hit it off on the first sight? Sure, why not? You know they say, dames are simple. I never met one that didn't respond to a slap in the mouth or a slug from a 45. Come here, Sharon.
Oh, Alan, you're fantastic. Up until tonight, the doctors had said that I was frigid. I want to thank you for proving them wrong.
If you got any friends with the same problem, bring them around.
When Dick and Linda spoke of you, they used terms like genius and brilliant. They didn't tell me you were also an animal.
Sorry I had to slap you around, little sweetheart. But you got hysterical when I said no more. Yes?
It's Linda.
Linda!
I'm alone. Dick was sharing their parking. He sent me ahead just to make sure everything's okay.
Everything's fine. I didn't realize it was so late.
Oh my God. Soon.
Oh, come on. What did you do? Break a bottle of shaving lotion?
You're kidding, it's too much.
It's a touch strong. But once we get out into the air, you'll hardly notice it.
I just want to flip the place quickly.
The place is fine. We're just gonna have a quick drink and go.
A few carefully placed objects will create a certain impression.
You're not gonna leave out half-open books and pretend you're reading them.
Why not? It's a certain image.
You don't need an image.
I got just the thing. My 100-yard dash medal.
You're not gonna leave out a track medal.
Why not? Paid $20 for it.
Just be yourself. She'll like you.
Okay, now, I've got a big decision to make here. Do I go with Thelonious Monk or Bartok String Quartet No. 5?
Well, why don't you put on Thelonious Monk and leave Bartok careless?
Brilliant! Exactly what I'll do.
I've never seen anyone go through this much trouble just to impress a date. Particularly such a casual one. If you put this much care and interest into Nancy, I don't see why she left you.
Oh, I did. You know I used to write her poems, and You go to these little candlelight restaurants and order in French. Then the waiter would bring us all the wrong things.
Maybe if you leaned across the candlelight and kissed her.
I did that too. And then she would say, Christ's not here, people are staring. Then we went to this little great bistro on 2nd Avenue. My sleeve caught on fire. You laugh, it's funny. She got a symbol of clumsiness, which I guess it was. Poise, finesse, I'm an absolute master.
Right. I get the ice.
Alan, this is Sharon.
Hello. I was just telling Dick I have some friends on this block. And the house across the street. Do you know the Gibsons?
The Gibsons. No.
Hal and Eleanor Gibson. They're a great couple. He's an interior decorator.
Really? Well, you know that's sort of a hobby of mine.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Well, you see, the key to decorating is to avoid looking like you, the decorator.
I'm gonna make one fast call.
Hi. Hi. Linda. Yeah. Are you wearing jasmine? Me? No. So, what are we drinking?
J&B and the Rocks.
I'll just have a little Harvey's Bristol cream, please.
The usual. Oh. Berlin water?
Oh, urban man.
Yeah, I gotta cut down though. I'm putting away quarts a day.
Hello, this is Mr. Kristen. I'm no longer at Lehigh 5-8343. I'm at... What? Did he leave a message?
You know, Sharon did a movie.
Oh,
Underground.
Sackville?
Underground. You know, very arty, 16mm. And Alan is interested in cinema. Oh, what do you do?
Well, I'm a writer. Nothing major. For Film Quarterly. You know, essays, criticisms, reviews.
Oh, this film I make got very good reviews, and I got singled out. Of course, I was the only girl in it with 9 men.
Really? Well, what was it called? Maybe I saw it.
Gang bang.
This is ridiculous. I need to get a phone in my car. Volkswagen!
You were all out of bourbon, so I needed straight water. It's so humid outside, I think it's gonna rain. Maybe that's why I have this headache. I get sinus attacks.
Really? You should have them trained.
That's why it's silly to go to Tavern on the Green. What's the point of going to an outdoor restaurant if it's going to rain?
You used to like to take me on walk in the rain.
I love the rain. It washes memories off the sidewalk of life.
Gee, Alan, you really got a delicate touch.
Alan's had a little misfortune with his wife.
His wife? Dick.
Ex-wife, she's gone.
Oh, she's dead.
No, she's not dead.
Well, technically not dead, but we're not dating.
She left.
I'm sorry.
Why don't I call and make a reservation at the Hong Flat Noodle Company in Chinatown?
Perfect to have the number in my purse.
You know, I don't know if you like Thelonious Monk or not, but to me, he has a very wry, mirthful quality. That's not at all accommodating to the casual listener, though his harmonic compositions are often haunting.
You sound like the back of a record jacket. Have you known Dick and Linda long?
I've known Dick for years. I don't know Linda nearly as well. Dick's a great guy, a little overambitious maybe, but he's always been that way. He's like a kid brother to me. I'm always helping him out of a jam or another. He kind of looks up to me. Let me just get my sports jacket.
Is he on anything?
No. I've got to make one fast call to let my servers know where I'll be.
I hope you like Chinese food. Oh, sure. Linda, I've just got to make it an early evening. I've got a terrible day tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hello, this is Mr. Christie. If Mr. Milton from the Chase Manhattan Bank calls, let him know that I'll be at the Hong Fat Noodle Company in Chinatown. That's Canal 8-6321.
Hey, look at this. Greg Barnett. You remember Greg, that old partner? There's a great qualitative difference between my Nikon and my other camera, says ace photographer Greg Barnett. But my Nikon is built sturdy enough to withstand the throwing around I give it when the outdoor shooting is rough. I wonder how much they paid him to say that.
I'm ready. And remember, you gotta let me order. I'm an expert in Chinese food.
Oh, good. I'm starved. We had such a rough day today trying to photograph for the children.
Really? You know, photography is also a hobby of mine. In fact, I've been having a little trouble with my cameras lately. See, I feel like there's a great qualitative difference between my Nikon and my other camera. It's not just sturdy enough to withstand throwing around I give it when the outdoor Mildred Denberg. Can't even remember her. Marion Drayson. She sat behind me in Civic. Toby Kovac. The pushover with those great legs and those freaky parties. Hello? Hi, is this the Kovac residence? Is Toby there? Oh, okay. Thanks. Bye. The wife of Rabbi Kaplan? I am truly cursed. Truly. Marilyn Perry, the Queen of Dubrows. Hello. Yes, is this the Perry residence? Is Marilyn there? I'm an old friend of hers from Midwood High School. Alan Felix. I dated her once. Yes, that's right. Short curly hair, glasses. No, that's cleared up. That's cleared up. Do you know if I can contact her? I'm stunned. You know, it was 11 years ago, right? And when's the last time you spoke to her? Last week? And she specifically told you that she didn't want you to give me the number? Oh, okay. No. That's all right. Bye. I don't know how much longer I can take this. I miss being married. These past couple of weeks have just been terrible. But at least Linda's been fixing me up with some of her old friends. It just seems that with every girl, something happens to go wrong. I mean, first it was Sharon, the photographer's assistant. I made a mess of that one. Then, the next night, it was Gina.
Good night, Alan. Don't.
show up at her door with a Whitman sampler. And what about Vanessa? I mean, that was only a week ago. I think by then my luck would have begun to change.
I've had many men. My first at 12. After that it was an endless stream. Poets, writers. I lived in a house with 5 actors. Some were gay. But what does it matter? I straightened them out. It was a challenge. My life was a continual round of parties. I took on the entire Tau Epsilon Phi fraternity at Yale in 3 hours. Still a record in New Haven. I've always thought of sex as something wonderful and open, to be enjoyed as fully and as frequently as possible. What do you take me for?
How did I misread those signs? What am I going to do? I've practically used up every friend Linda has. I may have to resort to desperate measures to finding women, like going to East Hampton or hanging around Bloomingdale's stocking counter. Who am I kidding? I'm way too shy to leave those things alone. Linda always comes with me, even if Dick's busy. Dick and Linda sure have been great. I've dragged them everywhere to help me find girls. Linda seems to like it. I know she enjoyed that one just in May last week.
Gee, this is fun. I can get to a discotheque in such a long time.
Getting a heart attack. I can't believe that girl.
I'm at Lehigh 4-3605.
Good Lord.
She was gone. I would sell my mother to the Arabs for that girl.
Well, go talk to her. You've been staring at her for an hour.
Oh no, I can't. I don't know her.
Come on, I can't stay any longer. I gotta get early in the morning and sue some friends.
Honey, don't you want to dance with dancing?
We don't do those dances. They're undignified. Besides, you have to look under 16 to look good. But you two can stay. Just don't stay out too late. Good luck.
I love you, Miss Whoever you are. I want to have your child. Oh no, I can't dance. My body is in a pixie cut.
Start dancing. 1, 2.
2 arrested.
Go talk to them before the place gets crowded and you feel ashamed.
Quite a lovely friend client, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
What does it say to you?
It restates the negativeness of the universe. The hideous, lonely emptiness of existence. Nothingness. The predicament of man forced to live in a barren, godless eternity. A tiny flame flickering in an immense void. Nothing but waste, horror, and degradation. A nuisance bleak straitjacket in a black, absurd cosmos.
Well, what are you doing Saturday night?
Committing suicide.
On Friday night. Intellectual pain in the neck. It's got to be the right mixture of brains and passion. Now, Linda's got it all. She's just so easy to be with. Like last Saturday in Central Park. She was nice and friendly and tried her hardest to be helpful.
Don't you understand, Alan? You have so much going for you. You're bright, you're funny, and you're even romantic. If you'd only let yourself believe it, you put on a false mask as soon as you meet a girl.
It's different around you. You're my friend's wife. I'm not trying to impress you.
I keep telling you, be yourself. The girl's gonna fall in love with you.
Look, Linda, you've been so nice these past couple of weeks, spending time with me.
Well, I'll tell you the truth, I'm having a ball.
I wanted to give you this. It's your birthday?
How did you know it's my birthday?
You mentioned it a day ago. And I remembered because it's the same day my mother had her hysterectomy.
That's lovely. It's a tiny plastic skunk.
It looks like an F.A.O. Schwartz. And I remember you mentioning skunk's your favorite animal. They don't function, they just exist.
So touched. I don't know what to say.
Linda's a great girl. You know, I think Dick kind of neglects her. Hell, I told him so the other night. But if I'm his friend, I've got to learn to speak candidly to him. And he's got to take it easy and treat her a little bit better.
How could you get our birthday present and I forget? Why didn't you warn me?
She's your wife. I assumed you knew.
I'm up to my ears. I purchased 50 lots in Tennessee today, and it turns out they're radioactive. I'm taking a beating.
And the outlets.
That's the farthest thing from my mind. Besides, I went with the two of you to the discotheque last week.
That was one night 2 weeks ago. You left early. You wouldn't dance with her, and now you forget her birthday.
I didn't forget completely. I was late. Besides, my secretary picked her up some jewelry.
Your secretary. That's not very personal. Women like personal junk.
You know what it's like to be stuck with 50 lots that are radioactive? What am I supposed to build? An X-ray center? Hello, Miss Carson. What are the figures on the new contract? 1,500 or 1,800? Thank you.
Well, maybe if you split out dancing or on a picnic or something.
Maybe, who knows? Maybe I got married too young. She was so beautiful. First in her class at Bard College. I'll never forget that prom weekend. There was moonlight and soft music, and I looked at her with her hair spilling down her shoulders. And I thought she's the perfect corporate image for a young executive.
I hate to tell you, Cal, but that sounds a little bit callous.
Come on, Alan, she knows I love her. Christ, I'm crazy about her, and I have been since the second I met her. But between my quicksand and my radioactivity, I'll be driving a cab soon.
Some guys just don't know a great thing when they have one. I gotta stop daydreaming. I'm gonna lose my job if I don't finish this essay on Anna May Wong. Hi.
Hi.
What's the matter?
I hope I'm not bothering you. What do you have for an anxiety attack? I think I need a tranquilizer.
I got everything. I'm a drugstore.
Throb in the pit of my stomach.
Well, how do you know it's anxiety? How do you know it's not fear?
My stomach feels jumpy.
Do you find it hard to breathe?
A little. I feel frightened if I don't know over what.
I get that.
Is it fear or anxiety?
Homosexual panic.
Oh. I always get this way when Dick goes off on a business trip. He had to fly to Cleveland for the day. I got up, I helped him pack, I drove him to the airport, and, well, I threw up in the United Airlines terminal.
That's a good terminal. I threw up there.
I don't know what it is that upsets me so.
Fear of separation? It's a very interesting psychological phenomenon. You know, I had to fly to Washington once when I was married, and even though I was the one leaving, I got sick. Then when I returned, my wife threw up.
My analyst would say I'm feeling guilty because I really want him to go.
Come on, I don't understand you. You've got everything going for you. You're bright, people photograph you for magazines, so you must know you're beautiful. You read, you play Bach on the recorder. I mean, why should you be such a mass of symptoms?
Well, you have a lot going for you and your mass of symptoms. I don't know. I guess it happens to us when we're kids. You think you're ugly, your parents get divorced, you feel abandoned. You must have had the same thing.
My parents didn't get divorced, although I begged them to.
You really think I have a lot going for you?
I do. And I'm fussy. I don't know how I can afford to be, but I am.
It's funny, I never thought you liked me very much. I mean, when Dick and I first got married.
I thought you didn't like me so much. I thought maybe you thought I was an oddball.
I didn't really know you. I mean, we never spent any time together. Dick described you as the first guy to sit through the Maltese Falcon 12 times in 2 weeks. And then when the four of us went out, you acted differently than now. I feel like I've really got to know you in the past few weeks, and I've come to an interesting conclusion. You definitely are an oddball, but you're one of the best people I've ever known.
That's nice. Because you're the only really platonic friend I've ever had.
You know, I like the platonic relationship. They're so much less complicated. Not that I'm down on male-female relationships. Although marriage is a tough proposition at best.
They are disasters.
I know. Dick and I are constantly, quote, reappraising our marriage.
Are you?
Sure. Especially in the last year. Dick's gotten deeper and deeper in his work. My interests have gone in another area. That is, they always were. There are certain things we both need that we don't need each other.
Marriage can be a very lonely thing, but not as lonely as I've been these past couple of weeks.
Hey, no date tonight?
Well, I had a date, but she called it off. Some sort of Polish holiday.
Well, why don't we go out? We'll grab some dinner and watch a movie.
You know, I have a better idea. Why don't we have dinner here and do the late show?
Do you have anything here for me to cook?
I got frozen steaks and a bottle of champagne.
What are you doing with a bottle of champagne? You gonna launch a ship?
Tried to cook here last week for a date. Tried to make beef stroganoff and pressure cooker.
How'd it taste?
I don't know, it's still on the wall.
Is the grocery on the corner still open?
Yes.
I'll run downstairs and grab some things. Get some asparagus, some salad. I love to cook. I never get the chance. Dick's always so busy all the time.
And get candles. I love to eat by the candlelight.
All right, I'll cook and you open the champagne. But not if I'm going to be the only one to
prefer to with you if you want to put me to bed if I try to dance naked. Hey, this will be fun. I have such a good rapport with Linda. You know, we're gonna have a nice evening in, a nice summer rain outside, just dance, we can have a small fire, adjust the lighting. You know, create the proper atmosphere. Get out the champagne. Oh, women are suckers for champagne. It makes them crazy. Wait a minute. Women are suckers for champagne? This is Linda, Dick's wife, remember? Gee, I just got carried away. What the hell was I thinking?
Dinner was wonderful, Alan. The steaks were superb. The champagne perfect. I'm so glad we decided to stay home and spend a quiet evening alone together. You're the only man I've ever met who really holds my interest.
Well, you should feel flattered. Not many women are deep enough to know what it is I'm all about.
I'm sorry for acting like a schoolgirl. I couldn't help myself. I've wanted to do that for so long.
Well, you mustn't. It's forbidden.
These things happen. Nobody plans them.
Yes, but you're not free.
In my heart, I'm free. I can't repress it any longer.
Yeah.
At first, I thought you were just a helpless, mixed-up child. I didn't know you then. Now I believe you're everything I ever dreamed of loving.
You poor thing. How you must have suffered wanting me so.
I need to possess your body and soul.
Oh,
What would you like
Lord.
to begin with?
We were made for each other. If we miss this opportunity, we'll regret it as long as we live.
My head says I'm insane, but my heart says, well, since it's a lying head. What the hell am I doing? Sitting here making love to my best friend's pillow.
So you finally fell in love with her.
Oh no, I just got carried away from it. That's all.
Come on, baby, you don't have to feel guilty.
Guilty? Over what? Two lonely people with a tremendous amount in common have dinner together. We're platonic friends.
There's nothing platonic about the way she feels about you.
Really? How can you tell?
What do you want her to do, attack you?
She's my friend's wife.
Of course she is. She'll tell Dick and he'll beat you to a pulp.
Look, she loves you, not him.
He's not the romantic
He
type.
could be if you try.
Don't listen to
Don't
him.
listen to her.
I'm getting a headache.
Al,
Yes.
I want you to do me a favor. I've fallen in love with another woman. Don't ask me how, it just happened. We're going off together to live in Alaska. Oh, she's an Eskimo. I know that you and Linda have always been fond of each other, and I thought perhaps after I'm gone, you might look after her.
Oh,
It would mean a lot to me.
well, of course.
Well, I'm off to Alaska. If you need me, I'll be at Frozen Tundra 7-0629.
She's always complimenting me. I know she likes me, but does she like me that way? I mean, what the hell? I could maybe test her. Could maybe make a little advance. What could possibly go wrong?
Dinner was wonderful, Alan. The steaks were superb. The champagne perfect.
Linda, tonight, the earth shook.
What?
Linda, my darling.
Don't!
But Linda was meant to be.
Get your hands off me! You must be crazy!
Linda, my love.
I'm a married woman, Alan. Ray!
Don't wait the whole hour. But my sleeve is on your zipper.
Thank God Dickie makes tear gas.
What the hell am I doing? A girl like Linda can go for a guy like me? I'm kidding myself. And you know, where is she? She could have been here, had her steak, and been home by now.
I feel so light. That liver is beginning to work.
home all of a sudden. I was thinking maybe we should go.
You're kidding. We're all set for here. Besides, it's starting to rain outside. Besides, I remember that great Isla Pina movies on Channel 4. You know, the one where she's married and she becomes involved with her husband's best friend?
How does it end?
Well, she kills the men herself.
Let's go out.
I want to see that Isla Pina movie. It's a fascinating theme. You think it's possible to love two people at once?
What do you mean?
You know, a wife, happily married, suddenly finds she's in love with another man. Well, not that she doesn't love her husband, just she loves someone else. You think it's very possible?
Do you?
Very. Very possible. Probably very common. Love's such a strange phenomenon. Strange and exquisite.
Go ahead. Make your move. Go ahead. Take her and kiss her.
Something wrong.
Go ahead. She wants it.
Wrong, no,
I better start on dinner.
Go ahead. Kiss her.
Yes?
Hurry before she moves out of position.
I can't.
Kiss her, kid.
I can't.
I'll be right back.
Well, kid, you blew it.
She'll misunderstand it. I invite her over and I come on like some sort of sex degenerate. What am I, a rapist?
You're getting carried away. You think too much. Just do it.
We're platonic friends. I can't spoil that by suddenly coming on. She'll slap my face.
I've had my face slapped plenty of times.
Yeah, but your glasses don't go flying halfway across the room.
You're gonna disappoint.
Here, start on this. Did you read in the papers? Another Queenswoman was raped.
I was nowhere near Queens. What I meant to say is, do they know who did it?
No, they haven't a clue. You must be very clever.
I mean, you gotta have something on the ball to rape so many women and get away with it.
I pretend to go along with it. And then right in the middle, I pick up the nearest heaviest object and let him have it. Unless I was enjoying it.
You know, they say it's the secret desire of every woman.
I guess it depends on who's doing the raping.
Well, I do a lot of morbid things. Odds are you'll never get raped.
Not with my luck. I feel so light. That drink went straight to my head. I'm floating.
Go ahead. Kiss her.
I can't.
She's ready.
Can you tell?
Believe me. I know.
Pull back, I feel it.
Wait, don't screw up.
Okay, I'm gonna go for it. I'm letting it slow. If she jumps, tell her a joke.
Hurry.
She better laugh. Oh yeah! I didn't expect that. What a start! Hello? Hi. Dick! Yeah, she stopped by. Very unexpectedly. One quick dinner and right out. Yes, I'm fine. I had a Polish date. She called it off. Say, aren't you in Cleveland? Isn't this call costing me money then? Okay, I'll put her on. Dick, in Cleveland, wants to speak to you.
Are you upset over anything?
Oh no, I was just startled. I can't handle this. I'm gonna cause an international incident. I want her out.
Hello, darling.
Hello, darling. You see that? She loves
Will
him.
you relax? You're as nervous as Elizabeth Scott was before I blew her brains out. All you gotta do is make your move, and you're home free.
We're all gonna wind up on the front page of the National Enquirer.
Okay, I will. Bye. He sounded a little down. I think he's having some coffees in Cleveland.
How come he never takes you when he goes on any of these out-of-town trips?
I'm afraid to fly. My analyst thinks it's just an excuse. He never asks me to go, though. Who knows, maybe he has a little fling on the side.
Oh, would that bother you?
Sure. I mean, not if I didn't know.
I mean, I know he'd be very hurt to get a casual affair.
I don't think I could have a casual affair.
No?
I don't take those things lightly. If I ever fell in love with another man, it would have to be something more. It'd have to be something more serious. In which case, my marriage wouldn't be in question. Are you shaking?
No, I'm chilly.
It's not very cold. I don't think I could take the excitement anyways. I'm not glamorous enough.
You are. You're uncommonly beautiful.
When we go to the discotheques and I see those beautiful young girls, I feel like life has passed me by. I should be selling chocolate for Fanny Farmer.
You're crazy. Those girls aren't in your league.
Keep talking. You're saving my life. I have such an inferiority complex.
Say, you're handling yourself very well. Now kiss her.
Can't.
You've built up to it beautifully.
Just don't have the nerve.
Tell her how beautiful she is again.
You just told her.
Again.
Linda, you know, really one of the most beautiful girls I've ever known.
I don't know what to say to that.
I mean, really beautiful, uncommonly beautiful, fantastically beautiful.
All right already.
Has anyone said that to me?
Now move closer.
How close?
The length of your lips.
It's very close.
Do it.
Now what?
It's
Tell her she moves something in you that you can't control.
You're kidding.
it's corny.
She'll love it.
It's like Fred Astaire's great scales. I look simply.
Leave Fred Astaire out of this. Say something.
Linda, I really love the time we spent together.
So hot.
Was that all right? I don't want to use your other line about moving something in me.
You're doing fine, kid. Tell her she has the most irresistible eyes you've ever seen.
Eyes. You have eyes. Have the most eyes of anyone. No, it is.
That's because you're near.
Pardon me?
Tell her that.
That's because you're near.
You always know what to say, don't you?
Tell her you've met a lot of dames, but she's something truly special.
Oh no, that she will not believe.
No?
Been a lot of dames, but you are truly something special.
Really?
She bought it.
Put your right arm around her shoulder, jaw her knee.
I'm too afraid.
Go ahead. Now get ready for the big move and do exactly as I tell you.
I warned you to leave my ex-husband alone.
I guess I'll start on the States.
Linda. Your eyes are like two fish sticks.
No, don't! God, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I think I love you.
God, I'm so clumsy. Will you take $10?
No, Linda, it's okay. Just give me $5. We'll call it square.
Don't.
Linda,
I should go.
but it wasn't a real kiss. It was a platonic kiss.
It's okay. I'll be fine.
Linda, what did I do? I attacked her. I'm a vicious jungle beast. She's probably panicky by now. But by the time she gets home, she'll be hysterical. What kind of an idiot move was that? I'm not Bogart. I never will be Bogart. I'm a disgrace to my sex. I should work in an Arabian palace as a eunuch. Vice Squad.
Did you say you loved him?
Play it again, Sam. Only people with a tremendous amount of cum thrown together continually. Before you know it, what happens? We're in love. We try to fight it as long as possible. We're alone on a rainy summer's evening. Dick's 1,000 miles away. We can't fight any longer. I took you in my arms. We made love. Then we each got upset stomachs. The important thing is that we're honest.
I still can't believe it.
Haven't slept that well in years. Say, is it noon yet? I didn't realize it was so early. You were fantastic last night.
Thanks.
How do you feel now?
Talk to a baseball club? What were you thinking of while you were doing
Willie Mays.
it? Do you always think of baseball players when you're making love?
Well, yeah, it keeps me going.
Oh, I couldn't understand why you kept yelling slide.
You know, I think it'd probably be best if we told Dick.
Dick,
I mean, it'll come as a surprise, but
it'll be a surprise, alright.
just make sure you tell him that the day won't be close high.
Gee, this whole thing is complicated.
Listen, if it happened, it happened. We can't help that. The important thing is, you felt like a woman, and I felt like a man. That's what those people do, you know? No, I was fantastic. Steak and eggs, pancakes and syrup, biscuits and a big pot of coffee.
Well, in that case, I'll just find out and grab a few things.
Oh no, don't bother me. We'll go out.
It's okay, I'll go. I need a little fresh air.
We'll take my raincoat. There's money in the pocket.
Wait till my analyst hears about this. I'll become a chiropodist.
You killer, you! You were incredible in bed last night. Like Toscanini. You know, Nancy should have been there. She would have seen a real master in action.
Oh, Alan. Alan.
You could have had a piece of this, but let's do it away. No, it's too late now. Linda and I are in love. We're moving away.
I've been a fool. Goodbye, Alan. I'm going to become a nun.